So let's get on with it very quick, because I know we've been keeping you on the edge of the seat yesterday. We're gonna launch a series that will rival Breaking Bad, and Winter is Coming. What's the name of that thing? I didn't see. I watched an episode and I don't know what the madness is all about. Let me think. Game of Thrones. Okay, so we're doing this and we'll have you hooked. So I was saying, yeah, with this saga, Sex and Games for the Aged group, on the road from Juju to Sinai. So that's nearly a 200 kilometers long trip, 180 to be more precise, even if actually going around Bucharest, I don't know, it might have added 10, 20, I don't know, it doesn't serve any purpose to calculate exactly. We changed some money with him, and then we reached the Karaman Hotel. I will never forget this fucking, I mean, the hotel is not fucking awful or something. It was good actually. I like. As for the people, god damn you to hell. So anyway, we arrived, and what I did was trying to have perfect relations with the guys. Remember the names, learn the names as soon as I could. I had a list from the delegate or something, and Mr. Thompson, send them to the rooms. Okay, and then stayed behind to fix the final, to give details of the reception for whatever, and waiting for maybe the head waiter to come, or to and then go to the restaurant. It doesn't matter. One of the lost souls of the party, of the saga group, a gentleman in his 70s, or comes to the reception at this short period after the others left, and he says, I want some postcards to send home. And so he comes with 100 lei, which was the highest denomination then. A lot, considering a postcard was, I don't know, maybe under 1 leu or something. So big bill for a lot of change. Termina. And I might have been, probably I was the one to ask him, but don't you have anything smaller, a smaller bay? And he says, but I have this money from you. And that's crucial for what's about to happen. Anyway, he gets the postcards, goes off to write them or something, and then I do what I have to do at the restaurant, and some minutes later, my calculation or my recollection is that in 10 minutes I was upstairs, jumped into bed for a little while, half an hour or so of reading. As it happens, something with spying, something illegal, if you will, not the spy who came in from the cold, but some thriller in that vein, from the West, from the decadent, corrupt West, the enemy of communism, the enemy of our people. And perhaps the visitors that are about to knock at the door would have commented on that. They did have to find something. Anyway, so reading this in the bed in the 15 minutes after this thing with the reception, I hear knocks at the door, and at the door, when I go and see what it is, open up, police. So 2 policemen in uniform, and a woman in civilian clothes. Woman in civilian clothes was to maybe the manager of the hotel, but was there to for the formalities, for the technicality, which required a witness. So the two cops couldn't witness and cover each other, so to say, even if quite often that was a frame up or something. It's known they place things, they accused dissidents, which is not the case. I mean, it wasn't. I'm not about to say I was a known rebel on the blacklist of the officialdom, and now they were about to frame me and send me to jail because of my political activity. No such thing. So were the folk from the police. They arrived very quickly because the call was made very quickly, and they were across the park. In the setup of that day, I could see, visiting later, that they changed. The headquarters have been revendicated. So the former owners of the villa or whatever asked for it to be returned. Something they moved the police headquarters. But the time I'm talking about, they were across the park from the hotel, let's say 200 meters away. So very quickly, we'll search the premises. This is Mrs. whatever manager or deputy manager of the Karaman Hotel. She's here to witness. And like you see in the movies, they looked at the bed, the pillows. What they didn't do, as let's say in the conversation, Coppola, fantastic, Gene Hackman, one of the 5 best actors ever, phenomenal. When they strip, and he strips, worried about spying of mics, and he destroys the apartment at one point in which he lives. So they didn't go that far. They didn't need to, also because they knew they thought they're in on an easy catch, a short thing, case closed, because I didn't have time. I mean, they were sure I had something to hide, and they were sure I didn't have enough time to hide it. I mean, it didn't make sense to take the floor off because I didn't have the time to knock the floor about, and you see what I mean. Take the whatever granite, whatever was there in the floor, take it out and hide under some hole. So in the bathroom, the clothes, and I was in underwear and I don't know, a t-shirt or something, so it was easy to see. They made some grumbles about as far again as I remember, about the sunglasses. I had some sunglasses from where did you get these? My aunt, I think, made them give. These are from the West. Something like, I mean, I would still have something in you, criminal me. And they left. I was shaking. So what happened was this: when the guy came and said with a 200 lei bill, I have this money from you, all the alarms were off. At the reception with some fucking bastard thought, okay, an informer of the police, I have this guy. So as soon as I left, without knowing who it is and who's going away to do something, he went back in the back room and called the cops to prepare and come already, because they thought they saw that I witness saying I have the money, and then if the police caught me with having hard currency was legal, so $5 could mean jail, depending on who you are. It wasn't what you know, but who you know, and things like that. It was not all animals are equal. From what I know, a guy who became the Minister of Tourism, he could be even now, for all I know. Even if I don't think a guy there at the top in travel, I don't give his name, doesn't even matter. Fat cat and fat literally, and the unlikable guy in my view. The others said that he was caught with hard currency, and he was not in the game for some time, but not in jail because he had solid back people, and that's how they got Plum Jobs, the one who has now one of the biggest, maybe the biggest furniture companies here, rivals of IKEA. Um, he was working in, and maybe it will come to my mind to recollect an encounter with him I had. And that's why, for now, this will require 3 episodes because I see already this one is getting too long. So we'll keep on with Winter is Coming with our little Game of Thrones and continue with tomorrow what happened and what was behind this and how, let's say, we got out of a tight spot.